What if everything you believe about the discovery of America is wrong? You've probably heard the story. In 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue and bam, he found the New World. Except he didn't. Not really. He never set foot on North America, and he died convinced he'd reached Asia. So who actually found it first? The answer is messy, surprising, and way older than you think. Let's start with the people who were already there. Thousands of years before any European ship appeared on the horizon, the First Nations had crossed a land bridge from Siberia into Alaska. By the time Columbus was born, they'd built empires, cities, and entire civilizations. They didn't discover America. They had always lived there. But for the Old World, the first confirmed contact wasn't a Spanish caravel. It was a Viking longship. Around the year 1000, Leif Erikson and a crew of Norse sailors landed on the rocky coast of what we now call Newfoundland. They called it Vinland, probably because of the wild grapes they found. They built a small settlement, traded with, and fought the local people. But after a few years, they packed up and left. No colonies, no maps for Europe to follow. The story faded into sagas and legend. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable for the textbook. Some evidence suggests that other voyagers might have reached America earlier. Polynesian navigators may have crossed the Pacific and made contact with South America, leaving sweet potatoes, a crop native to the Andes, on islands across the ocean. Chinese fleets under Admiral Zheng He in the 1400s might have touched the coast of California, though the proof is thin and fiercely debated. None of these became the official story because they didn't lead to lasting settlement. What made Columbus different wasn't being first, it was being loud. His voyage in 1492, funded by Spain, set off a chain reaction. The Spanish and then the Portuguese, French, English, and Dutch rushed across the Atlantic. His discovery unleashed colonization, exploitation, and a brutal reshaping of two continents. So when we say Columbus discovered America, we're really saying he was the one whose discovery stuck. It's a story about power, not priority. And yet the Norse site at Meadows in Newfoundland, confirmed by archaeologists in the 1960s, proves that Europeans visited North America 500 years before Columbus. The settlement is small, 3 timber longhouses, a forge, some boat sheds, but it's real. It changes the timeline, if not the textbooks. So the next time someone tells you Columbus discovered America, you can politely nod, and then remember the Vikings, the indigenous peoples, the Polynesians, and everyone whose story got left out of the first draft. History isn't a single straight line. It's a tangled web, and we keep finding new threads. If you found this interesting, subscribe, and we'll keep pulling on those threads together.